Hey guys, welcome to 2017. We have a whole new interesting year about to come ahead. Looky what I have here. By now though, of course, that you know that I've had a GTR for a couple days now or whatnot, and we bought it out of Palm Beach, and I did sell my 370Z, which I love so much. So the first thing we got to do here, of course, is we're going to have to clean and detail this car, because whoever the previous owner was before it made it to the exotic car dealership in Palm Beach, didn't really take care of it, didn't take care of it, but they used the improper methods, let's just say. So there's a lot of swirls and like light swirls and stuff like that through there. So today's going to be nothing but mad crazy cleaning and stuff like that to make sure that we actually bring it up to a good shiny bright luster before I show you the full walk around video, which should hopefully be here Saturday. So you'll see these videos after this actually is done, but this is what it looks like now after I just got back from Palm Beach. It's been driven, it's got bugs everywhere, all over the front and all over the windshield and stuff like that. So what I decided to go ahead and do is, I got a product from WaxGods, as you guys know, the other day, and I had the WaxGods Powerful Pink Degreaser. It says great for removing bugs, tar, and grime. And I can tell you, I'm going to bring the camera around here in the front here in a second. There's full covered in bugs, and of course, because it does not have a clear bra like my 370 does, as of yet anyways, that we got to hurry and get this stuff off before it ruins the paint, and I really don't want that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to actually testing the actual WaxGods product on all those bugs and seeing exactly how we're doing here. So what I'm going to do here is now, guys, I'm going to quickly bring the camera off here, show you up close exactly all the bugs and stuff like that, and then we're going to go ahead and get the microfiber towels out and spray this on and use it. So I'll just be able to tell you exactly what it says this is good for. It says it's great for removing bugs, tar, and grime. It says WaxGods Powerful Pink Degreaser is a powerful blend of bio-based ingredients used together to fight against grease, oil, dust, dirt, bugs, tar, and more. So basically all the junk that you're going to pick up on the side of the road while you're driving down the highway, the interstates, or just your local roads. So I figured, why not? What's a better place to try it than try and get these bugs off with this stuff? And here in Florida, we have a lot of heavy love bugs at certain times of year. And when that time of year comes, because fortunately I do have more than one car, I literally don't even ever take my nice cars out. I take my old Honda out, or I might take the motorcycle out, and that's it, because the whole front is just nasty, and I'm not going to ruin my nice cars. So let's go ahead and try this out, guys. Let's set up the whole camera in the front. I'll walk here on the front, and we'll see you there. So I'll see you in 2 seconds when I get the camera off. Alright guys, let's go ahead and walk up there and show you exactly how many bugs are all over the front of this thing. Can you see it now? I'm going to take my time and point them out. Look at them all through here. Look at it all. It's just nasty. And this is just from, it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes down to Palm Beach from where I live in Kissimmee, Florida. But the bugs are all over the place. You can see them through here. They're all over the windshield. Can you see them, the reflection on the windshield from the bugs? But look at the swirls and stuff in the paint. So whoever owned it before me didn't do the proper cleaning procedure and stuff like that. And I don't want to do a whole walk around video before taking all this stuff out and making it really look nice again. So that's why I'm going to do these now, and then I'll release the video on Friday. But you'll actually see it backwards, where you see the review video first, and you'll see these videos like a week or two down the road. So just wanted to give you a heads up with how I'm actually doing stuff. But look at the bugs are terrible through here. And because this car doesn't have a clear bra yet, I plan to actually put one on immediately. That I need to get these bugs off immediately. I don't play around with that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and get going, and we'll set up some microfiber towels and stuff, and we'll apply it. So there you go, a GTR. What? All right, guys, now we're back. I tried to zoom in as best I can on the bumper. You can see how heavy the bugs are on here. So what I'm actually going to do is now reading the directions of exactly how to use it, and we'll go from there. It says directions: shake bottle well, spray powerful pink degreaser directly on the surface, wait 30 seconds, allowing the product to penetrate. Wipe with a dry microfiber towel. So we have our microfiber towels here, up here on the top of the hood. We are ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing shaken up really good. And we're just going to go a little bit liberal with it. And when I like to do bugs and stuff like that, I like to go a little bit more liberal. Let it penetrate. I do not want to scratch if I have to. Obviously, we already have plenty of a little bit of swirls all over the hood, which I'm going to have to take out here later on this afternoon. But I don't want to include any more swirls in it than I have to. So I'm just going to go ahead and really just get at it, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to really just get in there and soak it and let it just sit there for 30 seconds as is. I'm just going to work on this little bit of the bumper right here before I move to a different area right here. I'm sure I might be able to get a lot of this off, but I want to make sure it's loose before I actually do the car wash, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to really get in there good with it. And then we'll move on to a different place off video. So let's just go ahead and let this sit for about 30 seconds, and then we'll come back here and we'll fast forward to actually wiping it off and testing it out here. So I hope you guys can see it really good. I'm doing the best I can, and hope you guys like this kind of stuff. Make sure you thanks get WaxGods for even sending all this stuff to me, so I can make these kind of videos. Alright guys, it's been about 30 seconds now. Let's go ahead and try and wipe it off here. I've got a nice clean microfiber towel, brand new, really soft. And so I'm just going to lightly wipe it off, okay? See what I mean? Just going to lightly lift it off. And you see this really good, guys. I always try and show everything how best I can. You see all the dead bugs and bodies and stuff like that? So I'm really wanting to just take it easy on it, not grind, not trying to grind it into the paint or anything like that. I'm just lightly wiping off those dead bodies. You see what I mean? They're all over there. Okay? So basically that's all I'm going to do here real quick, guys. And I'm probably going to go ahead and hit it one more time because it has been a day or two since I've driven it home, but I didn't have time yesterday. I was at the Mecum auction. But you can see already most of it, all of it is completely gone. I have a 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4 little tiny little specks of bodies left that I have to go ahead and take off really quick, and I'll probably do it again. I might be able to get it off with one more wipe, but I don't want to scratch the paint, so I'm just going to go over this lightly one more time just to really loosen it up and then just lightly take it off. So that's my plan here, guys, okay? Alright guys, we waited another about 30 seconds here. Let's go ahead and try and really just make it look really good this time, okay? So I'm just lightly putting pressure, lightly taking the microfiber towel across the front of the bumper, and that's it. Okay? There's definitely some more on there. Let's try and get some more of that off, okay? Like I said, you don't need a lot of pressure when you're taking all the stuff off of the bugs, because you don't want to be grinding those bodies in there. Man, look at that. You see a little bit there, which is a little bit hard, but wow, it just comes right off instantly as soon as I put any little bit of pressure on. Because remember, the first wipe all I did was very, very light pressure just to get the main majority of it off, okay? Because I didn't want to grind it back in the paint. And you can already see it's just almost all 100% gone with just 2 very light passes. I'm talking all I did was just barely put any pressure on just to, you know, get the loose junk off like that. You see what I mean? See the dead bodies and stuff like that. And I didn't put a lot of pressure on. So what I'm doing is now I can get back in there and really clean it. But look at the bumper already. I'd say we're just with those 2 little light wipes, light pressure wipes, I'm at 98% already gone, okay? 98% of those bugs are gone in just those 2 little very light wipes. And this stuff instantly taken off. And this stuff's been sitting on the car since Saturday, and it's Monday morning right now while I'm doing this. So give you an idea. And I just easily wiped it off. And that's what I want. I don't want to be having to like grind in there and cause more scrapes and stuff like that. So it's already doing an excellent job. I really can't complain. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the bumper and set it up and get it prepped to go ahead and actually wash the car. But I'm doing this while the car is still obviously filthy and dirty. So, but I can tell you, like I said, just in that little bit, 98% of it's already gone. So great job already. Great job. Very, very minimal pressure. I love it. That's all I want. You know what I mean? Just light, easy pressure. All right, guys, let me go ahead and finish it up and we'll do some final results. See you in 2. All right, guys, here we go. Welcome back. Let's do a little bit of walk around here. I went over it one more time, as you can see. But look, remember, I didn't put much pressure down at all. And look at the results. The results speak for themselves, guys. I don't need to tell you anything. I don't lie about my results. I tell you everything that's real and I show it to you. This is easy work. Just sprayed it on, left it for about 30 seconds like it said. Lightly wiped it off. And I used clean sections every time so that I wouldn't drag those bug guts back through. But look at it all, okay? Remember, the car is still dirty. I'm not trying to get all that. I'm trying to get the bugs off before I clean the car, okay? So that's what I really want to show you. So don't worry if the car's dirty and you're going to see nastiness on it. But the front of the bumper is actually pretty stinking clean now. Look at that. There you go, guys. Results speak for themselves. WaxGods did exactly what it says it was going to do, and without a lot of drama or stress or hard digging and wiping and stuff like that. So there you go. Let me talk about some final results, and we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, welcome back. Time for those final results. As you got to see for yourself, everything is so easy to take off. Spray it on, let it sit there for 30 seconds, and just lightly, and I mean lightly, do not dig your microfiber towel into any of these bugs and stuff like that, because you will actually end up causing more swirls and light scratches in your paint. Just lightly come across and it should easily fall right back off. As you can see, it actually did work. Now I did go over it about, I'd say honestly, 3 times, but that was with very, very minimalistic pressure. And that's what I want. I don't want to be instilling more swirls into my paint than actually has to be, okay? I don't want to add more than I'm going to already have to take out this afternoon, you know what I mean? Because the previous owner didn't obviously do the same kind of care and maintenance that I did, or he paid somebody that maybe didn't do it as well as I would personally care for my car. But I gotta say, WaxGods, you did a great job on it. It really does, just as you say, remove the bugs and the grime and stuff. I didn't really have a lot of tar and grime on it per se, like some of you guys might have for if you're having like a fresh interstate or highway, you got all like stuff on there. But but apparently this stuff's probably going to cut right through it. I could try this out in the inside of the engine bay or something like that for a degreaser, but really don't have a dirty engine bay. And you'll see in the review video, the engine's pretty spotless, I'll tell you that, okay? So I didn't really get to test down there, but my main thing was to actually test it out on the bugs, just like it says right here on the main thing, and it worked out excellent, as you can see on that. So 2 thumbs up from me right there. WaxGods knocked it out of the park with another great product here, so thank you very much for sending this to me. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you're interested in any of his stuff, obviously go check out his website. I'll put the link below, and make sure you say Accord sent you, and thank him for sending this stuff to me. I always love when the companies do go out of their way and find me and actually send me the products for me to test. You know, some aren't always great, some are amazing, and I just try and give you a straight, fair answer between both of them, and you got to see the results for yourself. I don't try and lie or anything like that, so I hope you do appreciate that kind of stuff. So if you do like this kind of video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share my videos. Of course, I got a GTR now, so I'm super stoked, I'm super happy, and I'm going to be spending all day getting these squirrels out, washing it properly, getting the squirrels out, cleaning it out, just making sure I get it up to my standards where I left the 370Z basically when I sold it off. So it'll get all that kind of stuff today. So today's just going to be a fun video. I'll probably be making tons of videos in just one day. You'll see probably the same clothes and all that stuff, but it'll be over different videos and different weeks and different products. So look forward to that. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And guys, I will see you all at the very next video. Take care.